All right, if you're with us online, we're about ready to get class started. So we're going to get your space set up, your equipment ready, and we're about to begin. All right, welcome back to Pump. You got a little bit of extra space today. Feel free if you want to spread out and use it. If this is your first class with us today, a little bit about the format that you'll see. I'll go over all the movements and equipment that you need, so don't worry too much about that. In this class, we'll start with a 6-minute warm-up, and then we'll jump right into the workout. And for this class, we have 4 rounds that we do total. Each round is going to consist of 2 movements that we're going to superset 4 times. What I mean by that is in round 1, say we'll do movement 1 for 30 seconds, then go right into movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. We'll repeat it. Movement 1 for 30 seconds, movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's that second set. Once we do the 4 sets, that's 1 round done, and you get a 1-minute rest period. And at the end, we'll do a 10-minute cool-down stretch routine, send you on your way. Equipment that you'll need, dumbbell, medium-ish weight, and maybe a light-ish weight as well, and a mat. That's optional, so if you don't have that, don't stress. We'll give you some different stuff to do. For the first movement that we have today is we're doing the floor press, but single arm, okay? So remember, we're going to be laying on our back. We want to make sure we're braced, as always, before we ever get into any position. But biggest thing, it's nice if you have your weight on the side to help you get it. We're only doing one side, so you can just use one weight if you want. But remember, if you're just lying flat, pull those shoulder blades back and down, lift that chest up, and we're still in that brace position, and you're just going to press with one arm. Same thing as before, we don't want that shoulder rounding forward. We don't want to separate those scapula. So if I'm here, I don't want to go to here, okay? So make sure you can keep those shoulder blades squeezed together. We're going to be on one arm for 30 seconds and go right over to the opposite arm, okay? A lot of chest work. As you get tired, don't let the chest deactivate. Don't let that shoulder roll forward. Don't let that chest drop down, because then your shoulder and your triceps are going to take over that movement. The next one we have is going to be, you have an option with this one. The first movement is either shoulder press, straight overhead shoulder press, or you can do the bent over row. And you can switch that up each set that you want, just so we're kind of switching up which part of the shoulder you want to work a little bit more. The second movement attached to that is going to be either the lateral raises or the flutters, okay? So you have those 2 options. Movement 1, shoulder press or bent over high row. Movement 2, lateral raise or those flutters, okay? A lot of shoulder there. Third movement we have is going to be lunge to fly. We haven't done this one this session, so we'll do it together. It's not too hard. I mean, not necessarily not hard, but like not too complicated of a movement. So we'll start wherever you're at towards the front of your mat. You're going to go down into a lunge. From that lunge, you're going to extend up into a balanced fly position, then right back down into a lunge, extend back up into that fly. Big thing, don't let the hip collapse into that joint. Actively hold that position, keep that glute activated. Try to let that torso fall as you come forward, so you're getting a little bit more parallel to the floor. Keep that back glute of that leg that's behind you activated with that leg lifted, and work on that balance. You can hold that fly position as long as you want. If you want to work more on balance in that position, or you want more of that squat, it's up to you. Find a tempo, find a rhythm, try to keep that through that movement. The next movement is just the same thing, but on the opposite leg. So you'd be on the same leg for 30 seconds, then the opposite leg for 30 seconds. And lastly, we have goblet squat pulses. So remember, with the pulses, we're never coming higher than about 3/4 the way out of that squat. We're holding that weight, coming down to whatever that depth is we can hit. We don't need to go any further than 90. Then we're going to come up, stop about 3/4 away from the top, go right back down. So we're going to pulse out for 30 seconds. And then the last movement is high knees. So if high knees is difficult, hard on the joints, anything like that with the impact, you can always do the marches. Or as you get tired, you can do the marches like we do in the warm-up. Okay. Any questions? You're right. I'm glad you brought that up. I would have forgot about you people at home if you don't wait. So for the single arm floor press, a couple different options you can do here. You can either do push-ups. It's going to be just one of the movements is push-ups, not the two moves push-ups. But you can do push-ups, and then you can flip it over, and we're going to work on some core moves. So you can do those leg flutters, okay? So push-ups into leg flutters if you don't have the weight for the single arm floor press. As far as for the shoulder press, you can do the inchworms or that bent over hold. So remembering with inchworms, you're just walking those hips up, using those hands and walking back down, or you can just hold that downward dog position here. And then, what was the next one? You can do the flutters, lunge to fly you can do, and then goblet squat pulses. Feel free to do regular squat pulses. You don't have to have any weight on those. Thanks for bringing that up. Hope's got your back. Any other questions before we get going? All right, let's do it. Starting with those jumping jacks. We're braced, we're moving. Remember, keep that strong brace position through all these movements. Remember, we're only starting at about 40%, 45%, so we're not overly pushing. We're just getting moving. Air squats. Remember, pushing those hips back and down, knees in line with those toes, weight even on the feet. Remember, keep those glutes active. Don't let those glutes disengage. Good job. Keep those glutes on, stay braced. Marches. Driving that knee up, staying braced, control that balance, control that sway. Try to keep it squared, strong. And use that core, drive that knee up. Lunges, alternating. Weight's gonna stay even on that front leg. Knees in line with that toe. Keep that glute engaged. Pay attention to balance, control. Same speed up, same speed down. Arm circles. Full range of motion here. Remember, we're not trying to rotate the torso here. Torso square. Really reach with those shoulders. Reverse. Opposite direction. Inchworms into push-ups. Don't round that low back, bend those knees to get into that position. Remember, we're just warming up. You don't need to be full push-ups, any kind of push-up you want, but we're just warming up. Not overly pushing it yet. Breathing through that stretch at the top. Jumping jacks. We're into round 2 of the warm-up. We're going to start to pick up that pace a little bit. Maybe 60, 65%. Stay braced. Find your tempo, try to keep it. Air squats. Sitting those hips back and down. All the same things, knee in line with the toe. Keep those glutes on. Marches. Drive those knees. I already know I'm going to regret those high knees on round 4. It's going to be tough. Lunges alternating. Now if you feel strong in that lunge, you can add that twist towards that knee that's in front. And a little bit of thoracic rotation. Slow, controlled twist, you're still braced. Arm circles. Reaching a little bit further here. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Go around that low back, bend those knees. Get down into that position. Take a break. 1 minute. And we're starting with that workout. Alternating floor press. Shoulder blades are going to stay back and down. Keep that chest rolled up. Elbows going to be at about a 45. You're pressing through, flexing that chest on every rep. Constant tension from the bottom to the top, top to the bottom. Remember to control that speed down. You don't want to bang your elbow into the floor. So keep it under control to that full range of motion. If you want, maybe get 2 weights set up. If you get tired, maybe you want a second weight beside you so you don't have to get up and go get it later. We're in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, we're up. Shoulder blades back and down. Elbows at that 45 degree. Don't let that shoulder roll forward in that press. Try to keep that wrist over that elbow. Don't let that forearm collapse down. Good job. Nice. Let's go. Don't lose that bracing. Switch, opposite side. Constant tension through that chest. We stand out till the sun up, twisting and burn up. Can't nobody stop us. Back to that other side. Shoulder blades back and down, we're braced. Elbows at that 45. Feel free to put your fingertips on that pec. See if you can feel it activate on each rep. Don't let that torso twist. Keep that core strong. Stay braced. Switch over that opposite side. Find what that speed, that tempo is you can control.
Give me some of that. Out to the sun up, twist it and burn up. Can't nobody stop us. We go out to the sun up, twist it and burn up. Can't nobody stop us. We go delirious. La 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 la. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Give me some of that.
Back over that first side. We're still going. Don't let that quality break down.
Take a ride, drink up all night, okay. Looking for some of that. Looking for some of that. Trying to get some of that. Going up.
Over that opposite side. Pelvic floor up and in, core brace. Maintain that core stability. Power through that chest.
Give me some of that, everybody.
Switch back to that opposite side. Let's go. Last minute here. Keep that quality. Tension through that chest. Stay with it. Make that chest burn. Let's go. Switch, last side. Let's go. Keep that bracing. Keep that low back. Good job. Keep that core. Shoulder blades together. Don't let those shoulders roll forward. Nice job. Wrist stay over that elbow. Stay with it. Keep it good. Keep it good. Keep it good. Take a break. Finished. Woo. Chest is tight. That was a solid. All right, round two. You have the option of that shoulder press or that bent over high row for that first movement. Second movement, lateral raises or those flutters. Up to you. And you can switch it each set. You can stick with the same ones the whole round. Up to you here. I feel like I'm gonna grab some different weights. I feel like I was feeling pretty ambitious earlier today. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way. All right, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press or bent over high row, whichever you want here. Brace. Stay strong. Pelvic floor up and in, shoulder blades back and down, core strong. Let's go. Lateral raise or flutters. Up to you. Those shoulder blades back and down. If you're doing that lateral raise or those flutters, keep those elbows just as high as the wrists. Don't let the wrists go higher than those elbows. Shoulder press, bent over high row. Remember, if you're doing the press, don't shrug those shoulders up. Good job. Flutters or lateral raise. Same speed up, same speed down. Keep that tempo. Shoulder press, bent over high row. Whichever you want here. Job. Flutters or lateral raises. Don't let those wrists go higher than those elbows. Shoulder blades backing down. Let's go, stay with it. Push it, push it. Keep that tempo, stay working. Bent over or shoulder press. Last set. Let's go. Nice job. Stay with it, stay with it. The other one, the lateral raise or those flutters. Stay braced, shoulder blades backing down, elbows just as high as those wrists. Let's go. Stay with it, stay with it. Take a break. Oh. Shoulders for days. All right. Next we have those lunge to flies coming. Here you can focus on more lunges or holding those flies a little longer. Up to you, what you need here. We got a little bit of time. That's hard to do. All right, 20 seconds. And we're in those lunge to flies. Keep that quality good. If you need, slow the movement down, slow that tempo down. If you're feeling good, stick with it. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start on either leg you want. We're lunging down and coming up into a fly, right back down into that lunge. Good job. That front leg, that glute's gonna stay on that whole time. Switch, opposite side. Same exact movement. Stay braced. Drop in that fly. Try to drop that torso a little bit. If it feels weird to have the arms out, you can always keep the arms in if you would like. Up to you. Switch. If it's helpful, count how many you get on one side. Try to get that same amount on the other. Keep that glue on. Don't let that arch collapse. Don't let that knee collapse. Stay braced. Keep that glue on. Switch. Stay with it. Switch. Woo. Halfway there, y'all. Let's go. Don't lose that brace. Switch. Stay with it. Switch. Off to that other side. Switch. Last set. Last movement. Maintain control. Stay braced. Take a break. Nice work, guys. The booty doesn't want to work anymore. All right. Goblet squat pulses. And those high knees coming. Set that attention. This is going to be a toughie. We got this. You can do weighted or unweighted. Totally up to you. What you want and need right now. With that intention set. If it's helpful, think how many reps do I want to get before I take a break? Get that many, give yourself a couple seconds. And in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stay braced. Keep those glutes on. High knees. Let's go. Pulses. Keep those glutes on. High knees. Stay braced. Pulses. Those glutes. High knees. Let's go. Stay braced. Pulses. High knees. Last one. Let's do this. Find your tempo. Keep it. Let's go, let's go. Take a break. My peeps at home. Nice work. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Ready, starting to slow down that breathing. And in through the nose, into the belly, out through the mouth. When you're ready, let's start with those deeper breaths. Find your own breathing right here. And next, exhale, pull the arm across. back and behind, stretch that tricep. Inhale up and in. On that exhale, come down into that full force. Working on trying to get those heels down onto the floor. Got more of an inner thigh stretch here. Elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together. Press those hands down. Those shoulder blades backing down, that chest up. Don't collapse down into that position. Always feel free to move around a little bit and stretch is fine where it feels best for you in that stretch. When you're ready, we're going to drop down into plank. Bringing our right knee up and underneath with that foot across. That pigeon pose. You're starting to feel pretty comfortable in the stretch. You can always work on bringing this foot up a little bit further. Increase the stretch through that hip. Remember to breathe. Find yourself keeping those muscles tight, let them release. When you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves up out of that position and switch. Bring that opposite knee up with that foot across. Roll over into seated, feet coming out in front. Bringing that first leg that you use, bring that ankle up, down to the floor, leaning onto the opposite side, stretching that quad. standing. And we're gonna do a chest stretch on the wall. If you're at home and haven't done a chest stretch before, go and find a corner of a wall, a doorway. You're gonna bring your hand 90 degrees to the armpit, 90 degrees to the elbow. Remember to pull that shoulder blade back and down and hold it. Hold that humerus in the socket here. And you're gonna put your forearm against the wall, press forward so you feel that stretch through your chest. Don't forget to keep that shoulder blade back and down through the stretch. Always play with the height of the hand. You can go a little bit higher, a little bit lower. See where you feel that best stretch through the chest. When you're ready, go and release and switch. Back and down. When you're ready, go and release. Gonna finish with those last couple breaths. Job today, everybody. If you're with us online, saw a few of you over there. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want updates just when class goes live so you don't have to look for it. Don't forget your homework, good dinner tonight, drink lots of water, at least 6 hours of sleep, and be here Tuesday. Have a nice night and we'll see you then. No, Thursday. Thursday. Don't skip Thursday. Be here Thursday.